Welcome to our channel. In this video, we will learn about the olden times of Assisi in Italy. Assisi is known for St. Francis, but it also has a great Roman history. Imagine strong stone walls, channels carrying water from the mountains, and tanks providing water for life. The city had many things like an amphitheater, circus, theater, meeting places, temples, public baths, houses, and tombs. It is a colorful picture of ancient life. In the year 238 AD, a person named Rufinus brought Christianity to Assisi. Now, Assisi streets from the Middle Ages are charming, but the Roman history is hidden below, waiting to be found. Fasten your seatbelts because you are on your virtual journey of amazing history of Rome. So let's start. The Temple of Minerva. The Temple of Minerva is an ancient Roman building in Assisi, Umbria, central Italy. It currently houses a church, Santa Maria sopra Minerva, built in 1539 and renovated in Baroque style in the 17th century. It is one of the best places for history fans. Imagine going back to the time when Gnaeus Caesius and Titus Caesius Priscus built it in the 1st century BC. First, this was dedicated to Hercules. That old Roman building has a front with 6 tall columns, really old and amazing. Walk through leftovers from a kind of court and jail from way back, like in Giotto's paintings. The temple is 33 meters tall, and its width is 24 meters wide. Inside, there were walls covered in marble with 10 windows and 9 spaces. In the 17th century, Pope Paul I made some changes in a fancy style called Baroque. Even though part of it got knocked down, the Temple of Minerva is still here, showing off Roman skills. The best place ever, where the Temple of Minerva stands as a testament to the city's rich history and amazing beauty. Roman Forum. The Roman Forum is also known as Forum Romanum. It is a rectangular forum plaza surrounded by the several important ancient government buildings at the center of the city of Rome. Citizens of the ancient city referred to this space, originally a marketplace, as the Forum Magnum or simply the Forum. The expansive Roman Forum, discovered in 1836, unfolds before you, transformed into an archaeological museum with relics spanning the 2nd century BC to the 2nd-3rd century AD. It is the living example of art and great history. So, enhance your understanding with multimedia stands along the museum route, recreating Forum environments. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., with the last entry at 4:30 p.m. Don't miss this chance to connect with the vibrant past of the Roman Forum in Assisi. Amphitheatres. Amphitheatres is an open-air venue used for entertainment, performances, and sports. It is just like 2 semicircular theaters joined up to make a full circle. Built in the early 1st century AD, it sat between today's Piazza Matteotti and the medieval gate, Porta Perlici, on the town's east end. Although not much of it is left, you can spot its oval shape between a garden wall and medieval houses constructed right on its foundations. Follow the path of Via Amphitheatro Romano and you'll trace where the amphitheater once stood. Climb up the stairs and voila! You'll get a bird's-eye view of this ancient wonder. In ancient Rome, these circular or oval structures were used for gladiator contests, animal slayings, and executions. Over 230 Roman amphitheaters spread across the empire. Each of them is a unique wonder. Nowadays, amphitheaters are not just relics of the past. They are playing a great role for Hollywood movies. Amphitheaters is both ancient and modern example, with the sounds of history and contemporary creativity. Don't forget to miss that place. Gladiator Tunnels. Let's discover the Gladiator Tunnel. It is a hidden treasure in Assisi. Just imagine this tunnel, just 180 meters open to the public, stretching from the car park near San Rufino Cathedral to the amphitheater. Built with small pink limestone blocks, it stands at 2.4 meters tall and width is 1.8 meters. This tunnel once served as a pathway for gladiators. Almost 2,000 years ago, gladiators at their prime would walk from their training spots through a tunnel, rise onto the arena floor, and face the roar of 70,000 spectators. To find it, head to Tunnel Romano on Google Maps. At the car park building on Via Galeazzo Alessi, look for the sign. Once inside, take the elevator or stairs to Terrazza Don Aldo Brunacci for stunning views of Assisi and Santa Chiara Basilica. Follow the terrace and there you are, ready to explore the ancient Gladiator Tunnel. The connection between ancient Rome and today's sports events is truly mind-blowing. Cistern of San Rufino. And now it's turn to take a dive into the fascinating history of the Cistern of San Rufino, nestled inside the beautiful San Rufino Cathedral in Assisi, Italy. As we step into the San Rufino Cathedral, we find a hidden gem, the cistern. It's like a super old water tank that's been perfectly preserved over the years. Just imagine a big bathtub, which is about 7.6 meters long and 5.06 meters wide, sitting on the floor. The water in the cistern comes from a well above, and there's a special drain to keep things dry. There is a beautiful decorations on cistern's walls, a type of rock. It's like a fancy trim at a height of 4 meters. On the cistern floor, there is a limestone block that probably used to be a fountain. Its outside is awesome. The front or facade is made with stones from a nearby mountain. There are 3 sections, and the top part has a cool arch that was probably meant for some artwork. Now when you step inside, it is like entering a time machine. It is like a charming central dome-shaped area. Do you know what is underneath the cathedral? A secret basement called the crypt. There is an ancient Roman sarcophagus, like a fancy stone coffin, and even a medieval well. It's like a history treasure hunt. If you ever find yourself in Assisi, don't forget to check it out. Aqueducts. Welcome to another fascinating story of real ancient art. Now we are diving into the amazing world of aqueducts, specifically exploring the captivating story of water from the aqueduct. An aqueduct is a watercourse constructed to carry water from a source to a distribution point far away. In modern engineering, the term aqueduct is used for any system of pipes, ditches, canals, tunnels, and other structures used for this purpose. It is like a super ancient water highway. They were like the engineers of the past, making sure that everyone had water for drinking, farming, and even those awesome public fountains and baths. The story of aqueduct begins around 312 BC with a Roman named Appius Claudius Cacus. He kicked off this aqueduct party by constructing the Aqua Appia, the first of its kind. These aqueducts were like the lifelines of ancient Rome. The Romans were the real example of creativity and development. The aqueducts were not just about drinking water, you can take bath also. This is the incredible story of water from the aqueducts in ancient Rome. Actually, the real artwork. Terrace and Bonamator Sanctuary. Here is another ancient marvel known as the Terrace and Bonamator Sanctuary in Assisi. Back in the 3rd century AD, a brave preacher named Rufino arrived in Roman Assisi to spread Christianity. Legend has it that when he met an unfortunate end, his body found its way to the neglected area near the Bonamator Sanctuary. Fast forward to the 8th century, and a basilica dedicated to St. Rufinus was built on the ruins of Bonamator. Now, under the San Rufino Cathedral, lies a hidden treasure, the Cathedral Underground Museum. The reconstructions of the Roman terrace divided into 2 zones. The elevated eastern zone housed a cistern, a fountain, and the sanctuary of Cupra Mater, the Etruscan goddess turned Roman Venus. The lower zone to the west featured a public fountain, providing fresh water to the city. Really, it's a gem. Roman roads. Here are the wonders of Roman roads and the ancient highways that shaped the Roman Empire. These roads, or Via Romanae, were not just ordinary paths, they were the lifeblood of Rome, connecting cities, towns, and military bases. Imagine walking on a 2,000-year-old Roman road, just like the one in front of San Rufino Cathedral, the living example of incredible Roman engineering. They are not just for walking, they facilitated the movement of armies, officials, and trade goods. At Rome's peak, 29 military highways stretched from the capital, connecting the empire's 113 provinces with over 400,000 kilometers of roads. The legacy of Roman roads lives on, with some paths surviving for millennia. Hope you enjoyed the Roman roads in our video. Domus Sesto Properzio. Now let me welcome you to the fascinating world of Domus Sesto Properzio in Assisi. This charming town was the poet's home, whose name was Sextus Propertius during the Roman era. This hidden gem is believed to be the dwelling of the renowned poet. The floors, adorned with intricate mosaics and walls displaying fragments of elegant paintings and poetry verses, transport you to a time of ancient artistic expression. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the house exudes the refined taste of a prosperous poetry lover. If you want to explore this time capsule, join an organized tour as the delicate state of preservation demands special care. Book your journey at the tourist office on Piazza del Comune and let the echoes of poetry and history enchant you at Domus Sesto Properzio. Domus Lararium at Palazzo Giamp. Here is the Domus Lararium at Palazzo Giamp in Assisi. An older house had been unearthed in the basement of Palazzo Giampi, buried beneath the palazzo's foundation after a quake in 2001. This treasure trove dates back to the 1st century BC. Imagine a vast space, 13 rooms with tall ceilings and a charming colonnaded garden covering 400 square meters. The house gets its name from a terracotta statue. Some experts speculate a cistern-caused flood sealed the space between the 1st centuries BC and AD to unlock the secrets of Domus Lararium. Secure your spot on an organized tour through the tourist office. Mausoleums, city walls and gates. Here is the last but not the least. So let's dive into the enchanting history of mausoleums, city walls, and gates in Roman Assisi. Back in 150 to 100 BC, Assisian was hugged by sturdy stone walls. As the city grew, Romans added 2 more layers for its protection. Wander the streets near Chiesa di San Pietro, and you will catch a glimpse of the ancient Roman wall. The gates standing within reveal Roman roots. Romans, for hygiene reasons, laid their loved ones to rest outside the walls. Today, these weathered rocks tell stories of families who spared no expense for grand memorials. Assisi's charm lies not just in what you see, but in the thrill of discovery. Follow the signs and plaques guiding you through its historic wonders. Unveil the secrets of Roman Assisi, turning your visit into a delightful treasure hunt. History comes alive in the heart of Assisi. Conclusion: in the heart of Umbria, Roman Assisi unfolds as a captivating tapestry of ancient wonders. From the Temple of Minerva to the Gladiator Tunnels, each site narrates stories of gladiators, poets, and the vibrant life of ancient Rome. The Roman Forum stands as a living museum, and amphitheaters echo with the cheers of history. The Cistern of San Rufino reveals a preserved water tank, and aqueducts showcase ancient engineering marvels. Discover the hidden gems like the Terrace and Bona Mater Sanctuary, Roman roads that once connected the empire, and the poetic charm of Domus Sesto Properzio. Unearth the secrets of Domus Lararium at Palazzo Giampi, where time stands still in its 13 rooms. The journey concludes with the allure of mausoleums, city walls, and gates, inviting you to a delightful treasure hunt in Assisi, a living testament to history's beauty. Dive into the enchanting past, where every stone whispers tales of Roman legacy, and the charm of Assisi awaits your exploration. That's it for today, and now we will catch you in the next video. Thanks for the watching.